परफेक्ट. अरे एकदा कशावर दिसत होतं वर्टिकल नाही तर काय लॅपटॉपवर ना.
लॅपटॉपवर वर्टिकल दिसतो, मोबाईलवर बरोबर दिसतो.
मग लॅपटॉप चेक करायचं आहे का? काय आवाज येतोय का मी बोलू?
म्युझिकचा आवाज नाही येतो.
ते बर्ड्समध्ये बोलतो नाही तो इकडे जवळ जाऊ.
जस्ट
येतोय.
हॅलो. तर सगळ्यांसाठी एक नोटीस आहे की सगळ्यांनी आपापले फोन सायलेंट करून ठेवावे, कारण डायरेक्ट डिस्टर्ब नको म्हणून. सो सगळ्यांनी प्लीज फोन सायलेंट करून ठेवा. थँक्यू. हॅलो. चेक. हॅलो हॅलो.
ऑप्शन नाही काय.
ब्लूटूथने आवाज जातो का कशाने आवाज जातो? माईक आहे का? डायरेक्ट माईक आपला फोनचा.
तो असं असं ही असं आहे ना ते नुसतं तिथं झालं खरं बघायचं आहे का
आता कर सरळ कर.
समजा असं होतं त्याचं तर सरळ दिसतं
नाही एवढं व्यवस्थित दिसत ते असं खूप हे दिसतंय आणि ते असं जे घेतलं होतं ते कसं दिसतंय
लॅपटॉपवर उभं दिसतं.
उभं दिसतं ते आणि असं घेतल्यावर
लॅपटॉप असंही उभंच दिसतं फक्त ॲटलिस्ट पूर्ण चेहरा ओंकार अर्णव
नाही मी काय म्हणते एक मिनिट आता हा व्हर्टिकल घेतल्यानंतर कसं दिसतं
लॅपटॉपवर असंच दिसतं.
हां
पण जर समजा आडवं ठेवलं का
हां
तर जे लँडस्केपमध्ये यायला पाहिजे ते पोर्ट्रेटमध्ये येतं. म्हणजे
मग
असा
काहीतरी
व्हिडिओ असा
YouTubeमध्ये-
व्हिडिओ
मग कसं करायचं
मला तर हेच जास्त
मग एक मिनिट मी चेक करते आत्ताची लिंक तीच आहे ना?
नाही मग अशी पाठवली मी
परत नवीन पाठवली का आत्ता
पहिलं चेंज करावं.
तर मी असं ग्रुपवर पाठवली का डायरेक्ट पाठवली आत्ताची नवीन आहे ही ठीक आहे आता मी मगाशीची आधी सकाळची बघते एक मिनिट हां ही अशी दिसत आहे
तर लॅपटॉपवर असं दिसतं. कसं हां आता कसं
हे गोल फिरत आहे हे चुकीचं होत आहे
हां
आणि लॅपटॉपवर कसं दिसतंय असं दिसतंय का व्यवस्थित असंच दिसतंय की आता आपण असं करू ही बघूया लिंक हे करेक्ट दिसतंय हे दिसायला व्यवस्थित दिसतंय पण ना असं असं कोणीतरी हे केलंय इकडनं असं दाबलंय असं वाटतं फील होतं हां हां थोडी इकडं गेलं धक्का नाही लागला पाहिजे हां नाव इज करेक्ट थोडंसं हे घेतलं तर हे खालचं पडलंय हे
बरं
कवरचं दिसेल काही
नेवर नाही
ओके आलं हे शेवटपर्यंत आलं म्हणजे इथं बोलणारा माणूस हां ते खूप मोठं दिसतं तेच बरं ठीक आहे एक मिनिट हे तर आलंय इथं उभं राहणारा माणूस पूर्ण दिसेल पण खूप इकडं दिसेल असं म्हणते मी थोडंसं असं हा जो ह्याचा कोपरा आहे ना तिथपर्यंत हां आता ठीक आहे. आता छान दिसतंय. हां आता करेक्ट टाईट झाले. इकडं बसणारे लोक दिसलेच पाहिजे असं काही नाही. इथं बोलणारा माणूस दिसला पाहिजे. ठीक आहे गुड. ही लिंक मी पाठवून देते.
चार लोगों ने ज्वाइन किया है. तुझे मुझे लाइव देखना है कि तुझे एक लिंक भेजता हूँ, वो देखिएगा 2-3 मिनट के लिए. मैं दिखाऊंगा तुझे उसमें.
येस सर.
ठीक है, नहीं चलेगा. हाँ मतलब जा सकते हैं अपन, बट उसको आगे
हो माहिती इकडं आहे ना, इकडे इथे
Good afternoon, dear students and parents. A warm welcome to the Vishwakarma family. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the first year of your BTech program. This is the beginning of your engineering journey. This is a milestone in your academic journey, a journey which is filled with numerous possibilities, challenges, and the excitement of discovering new things. So I would like to congratulate all of you, students and parents, for securing admission to the prestigious Vishwakarma Institute of Technology. So I am Dr. Shilpa Lamgor, Head, Department of Engineering Sciences and Humanities, which is the first year department. The years ahead for you will be filled with opportunities to learn, to explore, to innovate. So engineering is not just about acquiring technical knowledge. It is about developing your problem solving skills, creativity, working in teams, and to enhance your spirit of lifelong learning. Engineering is not just about solving equations, working with machines, doing coding, or working with circuits. It is about imagination, innovation, and its impact on society. Remember, nothing is impossible. Whatever you imagine, you should be able to innovate. So you are stepping into a new world, a new field, which is going to shape the world we live in. Right from the latest smartphones which we use to the satellites, and now we are thinking of colonizing Mars. So you are the next generation of engineers who are going to be a part of this transformation. Maybe you are going to help in living on Mars. So right from your first day of college today, I encourage you as the head of the department that you study with curiosity, discipline, and determination. Over the next 4 years, you will gain knowledge, but most importantly, you will learn how to think. You will learn how to question, and you will learn how to solve real world problems. So there will be times in your journey when you may get a feeling that this is too difficult for you to achieve. But remember, it's not a problem, it's a challenge. And you have to learn to overcome challenges. We are here to help you. So convert your challenges into your opportunities to grow. So I urge you to stay curious. Ask us the questions why and how. We will be most happy if you ask us as many questions as you can. Keep on asking us questions till you are satisfied with our answers. Make the classroom a part of your learning, but that's not the only place where you learn. You learn from your projects, you learn from your teamwork discussions, you learn from your own explorations, your own self-study. As Demis Hassabis, the CEO of Google AI research company DeepMind, has said, the most important skill for the next generation will be learning how to learn, so that you can keep pace with the change as AI transforms education and your workplace. Here at VIT, we have ensured throughout your 4-year curriculum that AI is an integral part of all the subjects that you are going to learn. Future careers for you will not be in a single domain. Even if you belong to IT or any other branch, only coding, only learning some language will not suffice. You need to develop interdisciplinary skills, multidisciplinary skills, which we will help you to develop over here in VIT. So henceforth, maybe coding is done by AI. So you need to develop a broad vision and learn to design and innovate. So at Vishwakarma Institute, you will find dedicated faculty and numerous platforms to enhance both your academic and personal growth. Make sure you make use of all these resources which we provide you. Participate actively in all co-curricular and extracurricular activities and try to build a strong foundation for your future. Remember, success in engineering is not measured only by grades. Grades are required, but you should have the ability to apply your knowledge responsibly for the betterment of the society around you. Engineering is an application domain. I urge you to cultivate values of integrity, empathy, and professionalism along with your technical expertise. So do not forget, college life is not only about academics, it is about your friendships, your values, your leadership, and discovering who you are. Balance your studies with activities that make you happy, make you more creative, more confident, and you as a compassionate human being. Learn to take care of your health at the same time, both physical and mental. Learn to handle positive stress. Positive stress helps you grow. As you begin this journey, keep in mind one simple truth. What you do here will define the kind of engineer that you will become, will define the kind of person that you will become after 4 years when you venture out into the world. So give your best, stay disciplined, stay inspired, and remember your future is in your own hands. We are here to help you. Do not get involved in any illegal activities which will hamper your future. Note that at VIT we are committed to your overall development. We have faculty guardians allotted to each and every student, so we know what each one of you is doing. We are here to address all your concerns and queries. However, when it comes to academics, no excuses will be tolerated. We are very strict where academics is concerned. You have come to VIT to learn and to excel. You have time for partying after you graduate after 4 years with flying colors, not now. Later on, when the teaching commences on 24th of September, I will personally interact with each one of you in your classes, and then we will discuss all the other points related to the department functioning in details. On behalf of the entire Department of Engineering Sciences and Humanities, I extend my wishes for a fulfilling and enriching journey ahead. May your years be marked with hard work, meaningful achievements, and joyful memories. इथे 4 वर्ष असे जमा की तिथे 5वा वर्ष नसेल तरी चालेल. You should not feel sad that you did not live your life fully in reality. Welcome once again, and let us look forward to building a bright future together. Thank you. All the very best. And now I'd like to welcome Dr. Priya Chelsea Madam. She is the head of CBI department. She'll say a few words about her department.
Thank you so much, Lambur ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. My dear students, I'll not say students, you are budding engineers now, right? So, first of all, I warmly welcome all of you to this new chapter of your life called as engineering. So, I know many of you have chosen this particular branch. CBI is just a nickname what we have given. The branch name is CSC, IoT, cybersecurity, including blockchain technology. And I know many of you have chosen this particular branch as a last option. This was not your first choice, right? But let me assure you, sometimes life gives best opportunities, or life best opportunities comes in a very unexpected way. So, I repeat once again, what is the name of our branch? It's CSE plus IoT plus cybersecurity plus blockchain technology. So it's not CSE minus, it's CSE plus plus. So remember, you are in a very right hand at this particular college. So think of you are as an upgraded version designed to make you stand out in the crowd. So today we know that industries are looking for engineers who can build smart connected devices, protect organizations from the cyber threats, and design secure digital systems using blockchain. So this means that you are stepping into one of the most future ready specializations in the engineering. Now, in the next 4 years of your journey at VIT, you will not only learn the programming and computer fundamentals, but also help in developing the expertise in the domains where opportunities are growing at a rapid pace. And now, say, you always remember that success in any branch, I'm not talking about only CSE or IoT or mechanical, in any branch, it does not depend where you start, right? It depends on how much efforts you put in, how much is your creativity, how much is your curiosity. So whether the branch is IoT, cybersecurity or CSE or IT, where you have started is not going to matter. At the end of third year, I am talking about at the end of third year, when you will become eligible for the placements, at that time, how much skill set you have acquired during these 3 years, that matters. Because see, there are eight branches in VIT related to CSE, and we know that all branches have CSE. There is 80% of the fundamentals and common subjects. So you are having certain extra knowledge. So you have to prove yourself with your skill set. What extra knowledge, what extra skill set you have gained, and how you stand out among all the other students, right? So treat this not as your last option, but the hidden opportunity that became your strongest advantage. So enter this journey with the confidence and full of positive attitude. Don't think that this is my last option. As I told you, you should have the full confidence in yourselves. So we as a faculty, we are here to mentor you, to guide you, to facilitate you, to build your career path in all the way possible to us. So I, on the behalf of entire CSE, IoT, Cybersecurity, Blockchain department, welcome you all to this 4 years of foundation where we are going to build up something extraordinary. So thank you so much. I once again welcome and congratulate all of you. Thank you so much. Ma'am has given my introduction, but I would like to add one more thing. Myself, Dr. Priya Sharke, I am associated with VIT, previously VIT since June 2005, so almost 20 years. And we are all strive to build the career of the students who are trusting on us. Now I would like to call upon Aparna Sawant ma'am, Associate Head of IT Department, to guide you further.
Thank you, Priya. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Dr. Sachin Sakri sir, Head of IT Department, myself, Aparna Sawant, going to represent. I am working as an assistant professor as well as assistant head admin in IT department. Just to tell IT is a part of VIT itself. So IT department has been established in 2001 with the intake of 40 students only. And it's a proud moment for us now. The intake is at 360. In our department, we are having a faculty which have completed their PhD and having a knowledge in a different domains where they are ready to serve our students in a different domains. Whenever we are talking about the students, let me know how many of you have visited IT department. Can you tell me? So when you have visited IT department, what is your observation? How many of you have seen the wall of excellence? So those who have visited the IT department, I want to tell them, we have showcased there the different students, our alumni students, who have done something different in their career, which shows a wall of excellence, where we have shown students who have done their job in a IT sector, as well as they have done a job in their own domains, or where they are very passionate in a film industry or in a sports. Apart from the technical, they have done their future or their job in the as an entrepreneur. Just to name you few, Sushmita Kaneri, we have as an entrepreneur, and we must say she's a social entrepreneur. So her focus is on the social, as well as Katie Patil. Then just to talk about the student who have done his career in the film industry. After completion of his graduation, he did his MTech, and he is doing a very We have some alumni who are doing, civil services, sorry, where they are working as a collector, they are working as a revenue generator, so what I want to say over here, during your 4 years, you are going to focus on your technical, as well as you are going to focus on other extracurricular activities or the sports also. So what it shows here then, if you have a passion, so in that case, what you can do your career as per your passion also. Now, whenever we are saying IT department, one thing I want to tell you over here, so many students have won the competitions, hackathon where they won a prize of in terms of lakhs itself. Just to mention few names, Siddesh Shinde, Soham, Dikshit. So they have won different competitions, and what it indicates here, they again, apart from curricular, they have focused on the coding also, and because of that, they could participate. Now, one thing what we have observed, just I want to tell you because you are going to enter into the engineering. Nowadays, what students are doing, they are doing coding by using a chat GPT. So it's a kind request from your first year, do not rely on a chat GPT. If you do the coding by yourself, then only it would be possible for you to crack the hackathons, or whenever you are going to appear for the internship or placement, what is the coding round is there, it would be possible for you to crack it. And last but not the least, I want to add what the last year IT department has won the Vishwakaranda, and it is possible because of what is the you student, where your dedication, your team, and what is the knowledge you have gained in this journey. Because of that, it will be possible, and we are expecting the same in the future. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, madam. I would now like to invite Honorable Director Dr. Rajesh Dharmekar to share his vision.
Good afternoon to all of you, and I extend a warm welcome, and I am very pleased today to be in front of you and delivering you the welcome address. Thank you so much. So first of all, before we proceed ahead, I would like to request all the students to stand and express their gratitude to their parents, for they were with you for the last so many years, and especially the last 2 years. And more importantly, the last 2 months of admission process, cap rounds. So please. Thank you. So I am conducting this with how many? 5th session? This is the 5th session for me. And I am trying and struggling hard to maintain my enthuse to deliver and talk to you. So you have all taken admission in engineering college and in VIT. I understand that for some of you, VIT may not be your first choice. But for many of you, I understand, for many of you, VIT, you may be overwhelmed to get admission in VIT. You may be very happy. But in any case, VIT, you are now a VITian. And I believe that the admission process has completely stopped. So there is no option for you to change any branch or any college. So first, please understand, the purpose of education is not to learn subjects like software engineering or cyber security or data science or IoT or even computer engineering or mechanical engineering. The purpose of education is to learn how to learn. So education is meant to teach you to learn how to learn, so that throughout your life, and there are there's a formal part of education from standard 1 to 10th, 11th, 12th and engineering, that you go through a formal mechanism of acquiring the skill or art of learning. Because you do not know what will happen after 4 years. Whatever subjects you learn, whether they would be relevant, whether they would have any significance, what else you need to learn. And technology, the science, it gets updated, changed every time, I mean to say, very regularly. So here, when you are here, so you should learn how to learn. And you learn how to learn through computer engineering, through mechanical engineering, through electronics engineering, or in general through engineering, or through medical courses, or through commerce, arts, law, science, management, and so on. Therefore, please keep this in mind. This age of yours is the formative age or formative phase of your life. What does it mean? It means that the purpose of being here or through in this phase is to learn and not to perform or deliver something. That happens in the summative phase of your life when you are in industry or when you are in a profession. Here, the primary focus is to learn. And when you are learning, it's very natural that you will make mistakes, you will find something very challenging, something very difficult, sometimes too boring, but you have to go through the process. Don't be afraid of all these things. And this will shape your personality. This will define you what you are. So you have to undergo this process. But when you are in the industry, in the summative phase of your life, no industry will tell that, come on students, you have come here to learn. Yes, you have to learn definitely, but the primary focus is on delivering, billing, business, and so on. So in this age, if you focus on the delivery, the outcomes, I want grades, I want a CGPA, I want good this and that, then the purpose is defeated. And then you have to keep learning in the company. If you fail to learn today, if you focus on something else today, then you will miss out. So now focus should be on learning. And then the focus should be on delivery as well as learning. So I'm going to cover today, I'm going to speak to you about how education will prepare you, or how education should prepare you, and what we are doing. It is all relevant to VIT, what we are doing in VIT. Plus on what skills we are focusing, what are the career options for all of you, and then coming to corporate jobs, what is the selection process and how you should prepare right from day one today for your career, and how you can prepare. So all those things. Now, life is not just professional success or getting a good job, good package, or having some assets, resources like bungalow or a car or a gadgets, electronic gadgets like mobile and other things. It is beyond that. It is more than that. So I say that there are 6 facets of life. A person's life is complete when he develops himself into these 6 domains of your life. Professional life is just one domain. And therefore, in schools and colleges the schools and colleges are the place where you can develop these aspects of your life. And therefore, you are here. When you are an engineer, first you understand that you are getting a bachelor's education. So after passing out, you become a graduate. You will hold a bachelor's degree. So certain bare minimum competency or things are expected from a graduate. So first you are a graduate, then you are an engineer, then you are a computer engineer, and then you are an IT engineer or a cyber security engineer. So focusing too much only on cyber security or programming, it's good and you have to do that. But that should not be the sole purpose, otherwise your development will be hampered. Professionally you may still grow. Professionally you may become big, occupy a big position. But as a person you will miss out. And where you learn these things? Only in colleges. And how you learn, I will tell that later. So what are the 6 facets of your life? The first and the foremost is your personal life. You are individuals and you have your own personal life. And personal life, there are many things. I will tell the three most important things: your habits, your hobbies, and your health. And you have to take care of these three things. Your fitness should be very good. Today, when you are in your teenage, 18 hardly, your body will not react even if you torture it. Even if you torture the body, it will not react. But it will react with interest later on. And many big professionals, greatest of the professionals, have ruined their career and life because of bad habits. Therefore, watch out on your habits, what you eat, how you sleep, when you get up, and so on. Not talking, I need not mention, or I will mention that please do not participate in any of the freshers party in any pubs. Don't go there, because just last month more than 300 students were in the police station. In the Bund Garden police station arrested them. And I do not know what happened to their career. You read the news, madam? It was a big news. So please refrain from that. This is not the age to do this. The age is meant for something else. So, but eating only created drinks or the soft drinks and not following healthy life, food habits, not going to sleep well, not sleeping at right time, getting up right time. You have to do that. I know you have a very bad habit, and I am not going to speak on that. But for that, you need not go to a doctor to tell you how to what is good for you. You must know that, because you are engineers. You have completed 12th standard, so you should be competent enough to know what is good for you. It is not that a doctor has to tell you. Doctor will tell you when there is a serious issue with you, beyond your control. But whatever is in your control, it is not that some dietitian has to tell you or some doctor has to tell you. You must understand, because come on, you are engineers. You are graduates. You should have this minimum knowledge, minimum common sense of what is good for you. So your hobbies are also very important. How much time you spend on social media and other things. So I won't speak much on that, but please be careful. If you are determined, if you understand the importance of this, please follow it. And it is very easy to break habits, especially the bad habits. It's difficult, but it's very easy if you are determined, and you are quite young now. The second part of your life is your family life. We in the Indian culture, we stay in families. We have a family. We have our parents, mother, father, our grandparents, then our siblings, brothers, sisters, nana, nani, chacha, chachi, dada, dadi, pupa, pupi, whatever is there. So you should maintain good relations with them. Spend time with them, quality time, not on social media but in person. You should have good cordial relations with them. They would be your greatest asset. If you see European countries, they do not have much family culture these days. Of course, there is for some select families, but not for common persons, for common families. They are lonely in their home, and their only companion is their dog. So, when you are here to hear the director's address, I will not tell you what is the definition of IT, or what is the definition of cyber security, or what is the scope for cyber security in IT. And that anyone outside this campus will tell you, any counselor will tell you. But education means to bring out best in you. To bring out the best in you. There is something in you. There is something special in you. Nobody is useless in this world. And education, the purpose is to bring out that. So family is very important. I was recently in UK, and once I was just having walk, and one lady came out of her house, and looking at the window, she was doing like this. I was wondering whether it must be her kid, maybe 1 or 2 years. And I closely observed it was dog. I think you are too serious. You are not enjoying this. I will crack a joke now. I will tell. I have a good because I crack a lot of jokes. I know a lot of jokes, but I will tell only 3 jokes here, which I am repeating for all the sessions. First, I will tell you the joke of our Jaspal Bhatti. Jaspal Bhatti was a very well-known comedian. He is no more now. And this Jaspal Bhatti used to have 2 big shows. One is called as Ulta Pulta, where he used to come and crack some small jokes. And another show was Flop Show. It was a serial, TV serial of 20-25 minutes. Sir, all with all due respect to you. And Jaspal Bhatti himself once told that he is an engineer. And he said, many doubted me that Sardar hoke engineer kaise hoge. Of course, Jaspal Bhatti is a very brilliant man. He was one of the favorite comedians. But because he is fond of cracking jokes, and the greatest comedian cracked jokes on himself. And Jaspal Bhatti को पूछा गया कि भाई आप सरदार होके इंजीनियर कैसे बने? तो उन्होंने बताया कि जैसे आपको डाउट आया वैसे सबको डाउट आता है। एक बार मैं जब यूनिवर्सिटी में था तो मुझे 95% मिलने लगे मार्क्स। तो लोगों ने पूछा क्या, लोगों ने उसे जांच की और थोड़ा स्टडी किया कि सरदार होके इसको 95% मार्क्स कैसे मिल गए। तो उन्होंने बताया कि हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या था कि हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी में यस नो टाइप की क्वेश्चन थे, या तो यस और नो। और मेरा जो नंबर था एक ऐसे बंदे के बाजू था जो टॉपर था, और वो 95% लेता था, मैं भी 95% लेता था, क्योंकि वो यस लिखता तो मैं यस लिखता, वो नो लिखता तो मैं भी नो लिखता। ऐसे करते करते मैंने 3 साल निकाल लिए 95% से। और थर्ड ईयर में ये डाउट सबको आ गया कि ये कैसे पास हो रहा है 95% से। तो उन्होंने मुझे उठाया उस बच्चे से बाजू, और एक ऐसे बच्चे के बाजू, बंदे के बाजू बिठा दिया जिसने कभी 0 के ऊपर मार्क लिए ही नहीं। तो उनको पूछा गया तो क्या आप फेल हो गए? तो बोले नहीं, अब मैं 100% लेके पास हो गया। तो बोले कैसे? तो बोले वो नो लिखता तो मैं यस लिखता। प्लीज एंजॉय, यू शुड क्लैप नॉट फॉर मी बट फॉर योरसेल्फ, बिकॉज क्लैपिंग इज वेरी गुड। Wherever I go, I hear clapping, whether it's a conference or whether it's parliament or assembly or a cricket match. Clapping is people are very fond of clapping. Clapping helps us in many ways. But here, how clapping is relevant to us, at least you will be awake. When you clap, you will definitely not sleep. And if someone is sleeping next to you, वो भी उठ जाएगा। So don't miss out the opportunities. I am not going to tell you how VIT has achieved and what VIT has achieved. वो करेंगे तो फिर और एक आधा घंटा 1 घंटा जाएगा उसमें। But I am not here for that. So the next part of your life is your social life. You live in a society and you have to maintain good relation with everyone who comes in contact with you. Have a good networking with them. Networking helps a lot. Social circles, professional circles is very important. Society has given us so many things individually. You may not understand at this age what society has done for you. But please understand from me that society has given so much to you. And when they have given to you, you should also give back to them. Whenever you can. People are physically challenged, emotionally challenged, financially challenged, mentally challenged, and they need you. And you should support them. And again, you are the cream of the society. If you do not do this, then who will do it? Who will do it? Very selected few percentage of the country, they do graduation. They take admission to a university course. Today you can give in terms of share your knowledge, your time, your energy, technology applications, and when it's time, you can support financially also to all of those. Okay. Third aspect of your life is your cultural life. It is the responsibility of every individual, especially again you and me, to maintain our culture. Because culture is getting otherwise degraded. When I always quote this Gujarati example. If you are a Gujarati, it's your duty to speak fluent Gujarati and speak Gujarati whenever there is an opportunity. Professionally, we have to speak English, but whenever there are no business meeting, you should speak in your mother tongue. Then your food, Gujarati festival, Gujarati attire, everything should be maintained. The legacy should be passed on to the next generation. Like for example, Maharashtrian, we eat pitla bhakri. It's such a delicacy, no? My grandmother used to cook, my mother used to cook. But today's ladies, they cannot cook. भाकरी केली का पोळी केली हा डाऊट येतो. त्यामुळे आजकालच्या मुलांना भाकरी आवडते. मॅडम म्हणतील मला छान येते, पण they are very selected. Then is your professional life, for which we are here to discuss today. The other aspect of your life is your spiritual life. Spiritual life is very important. What is spirituality? Spirituality and religion are different. But spirituality means studying the science of the self and studying science of God, the Supreme. And when you are again cream of the society, and when God has given you that intelligence, you have to use that intelligence to understand that science. We study so much of science right from our childhood, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and then data science, now IoT, computer science. But one science we neglect, and that is the spiritual science. Understanding the self and understanding God. When you understand the self and when we understand the God, we get inner strength. And when we get inner strength, we are not disturbed by disturbances. We don't become restless, anxious, stressful by small disturbances in our life. Otherwise, people have committed suicide for smaller disturbances. They have become restless and committed suicide. We become moral, ethical. We have a value system. And therefore, it is important to understand that it is not an option, but it is very important. We learn so many things, God's creation we study, but fail to understand and study God. So you do that, and you will get the inner strength and can face all the challenges. So these 6 facets, your personal life, family life, social life, cultural life, professional life, and spiritual life, they make you complete personality. If you are only going in the professional direction, forgetting your family, neglecting your health and personal life, not bothering about the culture, society, go to hell, spirituality, what is it? Then you may earn money, you may do so many things, but the professional life is just 1/3 part of your life. And its only purpose is to maintain your other 5 aspects of life, because other 5 aspects of life may not give you money. Therefore, they are there just to support the other 5. It is like a year when there are 6 subjects, and in order to pass that year, first year, the second year, you have to pass in all the subjects. If you fail in one of the subjects, you are declared fail. So similarly, if you fail in one of these subjects, then you are still a failure in your life. One of the top directors I have ever seen in my life, when he retired in 2002, he was addressing an assembly, which was a very close group, 20-30 people. I was there in that. He said, as a director, I was very famous. Very famous. People have appreciated me like anything. But as a father, I was a miserable person. I had never had good relation with my son. Many of the vice presidents, chief executive officers, chairman of the companies, they don't want to go home. Because when they go home, they always have a fight with their wife. And this is the reality of life. I was once talking to Padma Vibhushan. Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. I was personally talking to him. And in our discussion, I mentioned about how there is always a fight between the sons Bahu like that. So the son was there, his son was there. He was Maharashtrian. Important. And he told me, sir, I can handle this office, but I cannot handle that. के लोगों ने क्या कर दिया, फैमिली को उड़ा दिया, सिंगल सिंगल रहते झगड़े नहीं होंगे. So this is very important. Now coming into your professional life, so you are in a professional education. What does it mean? Apart from focusing on all other aspects of life, your education should give you professional benefits also. So how to become a successful professional? By studying computer engineering? No. There are many computer engineers who are unemployed. And there are many civil engineers who are at the top. There are many instrumentation engineers who have made their career like anything. And many computer engineers, they have left computer engineering. They are making their career in different fields. So this computer, mechanical, this is a myth that this will make my career. So what makes your career? So education means knowledge, skills and values. So knowledge part is very irrelevant today. And all the examination, university examination should change completely and shift from knowledge to skills and values. Because knowledge these days at a fingertip, you have all the knowledge in the world. What is the need to write answers in a 3-hour question paper? Where you have to mug up by heart and go in a closed room, proctored hall, and you write your answers. That doesn't happen in real life anywhere. So what is required in life is your skills. What skills you have. So we have focused our education on top 10 skills. There are hundreds of skills, but we have focused on 10, and you will learn these 10 skills somewhere in what I am going to tell. First is complex problem solving ability. Every human should be well equipped with this ability, art, skill of problem solving, and that too of complex nature. There are complex problems in engineering, subjects, as well as in life. And when you learn to solve the problems of computer engineering, you also learn to solve the problems of life. And there are very few problems in computer engineering, but there are many problems in life. The first is complex problem solving ability. Next is critical thinking. How you think critically in a given situation. That is very important. So do you have that critical thinking ability? You need to know. You need to understand and develop it. Third is creativity, innovation. How innovative you are. There are 25 lakhs engineers, 2.5 million engineers passing out from India, from the country, and you are one of them. So what is your differentiator? What is your specialty? Whether you are innovative, if yes, then you are sellable. You are in demand. So innovation. Next is empathy. I want to go fast because in last session I took 75 minutes. I want to finish it before 1 hour. So next skill is empathy, and people may wonder what empathy has to do in engineering. First of all, how many of you know what is empathy? Empathy means sahanubhuti. Kindness, higher than kindness is empathy, higher than empathy is compassion. Like Tukaram Maharaj was compassionate. But we don't want to be compassionate, otherwise people will exploit us. So we want to have empathy for others. Having empathy means to understand the problems of others. And when we understand the problems of others, we provide solutions. And engineering is meant to provide solutions to life, problems of life. And the greatest of the researchers, they become, or the developer, they become great because they have empathy. They want to solve the problems of other people. So if you want to do some miracle, you should have empathy. If you want to come out with ideas, you should have empathy. We are focusing on empathy in VIT since 2016, and educationists are talking about empathy recently. For us, it has been 10 years. Another skill is emotional intelligence or emotional quotient. There is a physical quotient, how fit physically you are. There is IQ, and there is EQ. EQ means to manage your emotions and the emotions of your team members. When you are working in a team, that team is not only cricket team, it is also a project team in your company. And the problem is not there in the technology application. It's not that the team members do not know the technical solution. The problem are the team members. In many places, am I right? The problem, the machines do not have intentionality. Machines do not do anything intentionally, but humans can do intentionally. Machine do not play any politics, but your fellow beings may will play politics. Your subordinates, your superiors will play politics. So that time it is very important for us to learn this art of managing emotions of others. It is not manipulating, it is what? Managing. Managing your emotions and others' emotions so that you can inspire them, you can motivate them, you can feel them cared, you can feel them wanted. You can feel them, you can give them mission. They will feel that, yes, I can do something. And people appreciate me, value me. And if you can do that, they will do miracles. If you behave with anybody professionally, you will get professional results. But if you want miracles to happen, professional behavior is limited, will limit it. I will quote the example of Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji Maharaj, I think everybody knows Shivaji Maharaj. So Shivaji Maharaj, how many soldiers he had? Hardly anyone. And they were not very great warriors. Shivaji Maharaj himself was not a king. He was not a prince. So he was the son of a Sardar. But he gathered and gave the mission of Swaraj to his fellow mates. And he had one of the greatest EQ. And therefore Tanaji Malusare, Baji Prabhu Deshpande gave life for him, his mission. So American culture is behave professionally. काम नहीं कर रहा हूँ निकाल दो, काम कर रहा है पर्क दे दो. But Indian culture is person will die for you, to follow you. So next skill is the ability to learn. How quickly you can learn. If you can learn quickly, then you can do anything. If you learn today data structures and tomorrow you have to learn something else, then will you go to a teacher to learn? No, you have to learn yourself. So here you have to develop your ability of learning, the art of learning. Another thing is the ability to unlearn. Because many a times if you do not unlearn the previous things, you cannot learn new things. Because there is a conflict between the two, the older version and the newer version. And therefore you have to learn the art of unlearning, art of relearning, uplearning, cross-learning and so on. The next skill is judgment and decision making. Judgment and decision, whether you are able to judge a situation, that situation may be in your personal life, in your professional life, in your project, related to your project, and what decision you take, how quickly you can take decisions, and perfect decisions. Do you have that ability to judge the situation and take the decisions? I am going to quote again my example, which clicked somehow to me in the first session itself. There is a movie, the name of the movie is Mission Majnu. How many have you seen that movie? Yes. Those who have not seen, please go and watch that movie. There is nothing romantic in that movie. Even though the name is Mission Majnu. The movie is about an Indian spy in Pakistan trying to find out where is the nuclear plant, where Pakistan is trying to establish a nuclear plant. And he discovers, he finds out where is it. And then he reports to the Indian government. By the way, the RAW was found, they established that time. The founder of the RAW is also shown in that movie, the character, I mean. And he informed to the Indian government, and the news went to the then Prime Minister of India in 1970, maybe 77, 78. And then the Prime Minister of India took a decision, judging the situation. And I don't say that, but some of them say that that was the worst decision taken and the worst judgment of the situation. He called Benazir Bhutto, he called him and informed him that we came to know that you are establishing a plant here. And the spy was caught and killed. So you should watch this movie. So judgment and decision is so crucial, so critical, so critical. The next skill is service attitude. These are all professional skills. Please remember, they are not required only for cricket or football or on social media. They are professional skills. Learning data structures and learning the theory of computation and learning Java is very simple. Learning statistics and mathematics is very simple because it's a science. It's not skill. skill is different, science is different. These are the skills. And you are valued not for the knowledge, but you are valued for the skills. If you are valued for the knowledge, then Google or ChatGPT are more knowledgeable than you. So service attitude means how much service orientation you have. I will give a small example. When the mother is cooking just a pitla bhakri, she will try to give her best and she will cook in such a way that तुम्हाला वाटेल कि अरे क्या खाया आपने पिटला भाकरी. So what is that? Service attitude. When you design your project or when you design your product, I gave the example of Apple phone. If Apple phone is designed, it's a perfect service attitude. What features are there? Super. Touch, feel, everything. And therefore, because you have a great service attitude. Another skill is being a team member. How you are good in a team. Because individually one may be champion. But where except sleeping, nothing is done individually. सिर्फ सोना अकेले होता है बस. वो भी बहुत लोगों को नींद नहीं आता अकेले. बाकी everything is done in a team. And how you are as a team member, that is very important. I was very, very sattvic when I said, some of you might have got some other meaning squeezed out of it. So the next I was telling you that being a team member is very important. You do your projects in team, you do your group discussions in team, you do your presentations in team, you play in team. Everything is a team effort. And without team you can do nothing. If someone is saying that I can do without team, either he is a liar or in ignorance. But you cannot do anything without a team. And how good you are, that is very important. Going well with the team, that's one of the great assets. And sometimes people with average intelligence can do wonders because they have this team ability, being a good team member. There is another skill. That is called, I call it programming, but the correct word for it is cognitive flexibility. What is cognitive flexibility? Cognitive flexibility is how you can switch tasks. Sometimes you are deep into a project or into a problem and suddenly some other problem comes. Can you switch very easily? Or you are hooked up to the previous problem or idhar ka baat udhar kar rahe ho. We have to understand. And that is also a skill you have to develop. Sometimes you are in a company, you are on a project and the project deadlines are there and still you are stuck up somewhere and you are thinking always like that, and when you go home and your 2 years kid comes running to you and you cannot respond to him, so you do not have any cognitive flexibility. Abhi udhar hi atke hue ho aap. So your life will be miserable. So these 10 skills are very important. There are many skills. Many skills. If you feel that your spoken English is not good, please join a class today itself. If your communication skills are not good, please join the class. If you feel that your voice modulation, the way you speak, the way you communicate, you need to improve, practice it in front of a mirror. We have lots of good group discussions, presentations and so on that madam will tell you. I will not tell that. So it is very important. So now after acquiring these 10 skills, where you can get placed? Corporate job is one of the definite options and it's a major option for all of you. So he is thrilled by the skills. So first option for you is of course taking a job through our placement cell in the corporate. That will come next. Second option is join civil services. Administrative services or foreign services or police department, UPSC, MPSC, these are the civil services. If you have some inclination towards these options, then you may start preparing from today onward. Find out which are the good coaching, which subjects are required, what career opportunities are there, study properly, especially if you belong to certain category like ST for example. There is a 7% reservation for ST candidates, so there is a great opportunity for you. Government job is government job. The next option is defense services. The army, the navy, the air force. You also study that. You can go. We have a career guidance cell and Dr. Vijay Gaikwad will help you and explain to you what are the options there. I will be also there during that session. The next option is you may join your family business. If your family has an engineering business, you may join that. If it has a non-engineering business, you may also join that. But first work outside and then join the business. Because you should learn to work at ground level. Next option is you may make your career in drama, singing, movies, modeling, sports. Many students have done their career in that. How many of you know Mahesh Kale? Singer Mahesh Kale? He is a BITS. He is from Electronics Engineering Department. And he was here on the same dais in one of our alumni meetings. The next option for you is doing masters. You may do masters, you may do MTech, you may do management, you may do MS. But please remember two important things. Please do not do any master's program because you are unemployed. नौकरी नहीं मिल रही है इसलिए मास्टर्स नहीं करना है. अगर नौकरी नहीं मिल रही है इसलिए मास्टर कर रहे हो तो और खड्डे में जाओगे. बीटेक की वैल्यू और कम हो जाएगी. And second thing is so master should be done only to improve your profile और excellent बनाने के लिए और कुछ सालों बाद after working for certain years. And second thing, do not do masters in a college or a university lower than BIT. If you want to do MTech, only do it in IIT. If you want to do MBA in IIM, don't do it in any college on Srinagar Road or Akurdi or Senapati Bhatta Road. So, if you want to do MS, there are many countries. US is there, UK is there, UK, Germany is there, London is there, England is there, Australia, Canada, Japan, Germany, and so on. So you decide what's your choice. The next, we'll come to the corporate job. So what is the selection process for corporate jobs? I will try to quickly cover it. First thing is, you should be all clear. एक भी subject down नहीं होना चाहिए 4 साल में. अगर है तो many companies do not accept you. So ensure that you have all subjects clear in first attempt. And for that you need to attend all sessions, lectures, practicals, tutorials, everything. And please maintain a good personal relation with your teacher. A teacher also, when he comes to the class, he wanted to deliver the best of his lecture. And it is your duty also to encourage the teacher. Because the teacher will be encouraged to give best when the students are inspired. When Bhimsen Doshi is singing, when the audience claps, what will Bhimsen Doshi do? Or जोर से आलाप लगाएंगे. So similarly, it's your responsibility also. Next is CGPA. Many companies filter out because they cannot interview all the students, so they say put the filter at 8 pointer, 8.5, 9, 9.5 like that. So I have to have good pointers. But when I say good pointers, it should reflect your true ability. Please do not manipulate to get good grades and good pointers. You should learn and get good pointers. You should develop knowledge, skills and values and then get good pointers. Simply by some unfair means, if you are trying to get good pointers, then that is very bad. It's like when a patient who has diabetes goes to a pathologist and gets a report manipulated that I do not have any sugar. So what's the use? If sugar is there, that should be reflected. And that sugar should be low by diet, exercise and healthy practice. And not by manipulating the report. So similarly, your grades should not be manipulated. You study hard, develop knowledge, skills and value and then improve your report. CGPA. Next is, they conduct your ELQ test, English language test, logical reasoning test and quant test. Once you are through the CGPA filter. So we have many companies, all the companies they conduct this test, logical reasoning and quantitative ability, aptitude. So we have a tie-up with ANCAT. Their test is very similar to what most of the companies conduct, and they conduct for us this ANCAT, this test, ELQ test. We are going to teach you ELQ in the first year, in this semester only, this or next semester, depending on which model you are. And please do that very seriously, because यहीं पे अटक जाते हैं बहुत सारे बच्चे. Only 20-30% pass this test. यहीं पे अटक गए तो CGPA का कोई यूज नहीं है आपको. So practice not only today but every year till you are placed and even after placement. So that is one thing. So when you appear for AMCAT test, give that test well prepared, otherwise the results are misleading. Results do not indicate anything. Next is the results are on a scale of 900. 900 में से marks मिलते हैं ELQ. And best of the companies, they want more than 600 in each of the three. 600 on a scale of 900 seems very easy, but the average score is 150. Those who cross 600 benchmark, the number of students are very less, 1 or 2%. And then you say, sir, मुझे job नहीं मिल रहा है, मैंने तो computer engineering लिया है. Computer engineering लेने से job नहीं मिलेगा. Please understand this. What is there in computer engineering and what's not there in software engineering or data science or cyber security or IT? Every company doesn't say whether you are AI student or AI/ML student. Company says we are computer engineering company and we want people with computer engineering knowledge. If you have a greatest of the programming ability, but if you fail in ELQ, what's the use? तो आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है, वेल प्रिपेयर्ड देना है, एंड यू हैव टू एंड डोंट रिमेन एब्सेंट. बच्चे क्या करते हैं, एब्सेंट रहना बहुत अच्छा है, सबसे इजी बात है. कोई मेरा कार्ड देखे नहीं और बताया अगर प्रिपेयर देता ना तो लेता मैं अच्छे मार्क्स. So this is cheating yourself. The next step is programming test. Again, the same AMCAT will have programming test because company wants from you a workable program, space-time optimization. And there are two types of tests. One is writing a fresh program, another is debugging an existing program with bugs. And the second one is very difficult. So programming practice regularly karna. Even in the AI era, programming is essential. Even the company working in AI domain wants you to have a good programming because they say if you can program well, it means you can do anything well. Now they test you, they will ask you which project you have done, and if you say some project, they will ask questions on that project. उनका लॉजिक क्या है, अगर जो आपने स्टडी किया है वो अगर आप अच्छे आंसर कर सकते हो तो फिर कोई भी स्टडी कुछ भी स्टडी करके आप अच्छा नॉलेज ले सकते हो, स्किल्स डेवलप कर सकते हो. They expect more than 60 marks out of 90, but the average score is very less, 2-3 marks. बहुत जनों को तो जीरो ही मिलते हैं. 20-30% स्टूडेंट तो एब्सेंट ही होते हैं और जो प्रेजेंट होते हैं उनको जीरो मिलते हैं. बहुत कम है. We can count. I was counting 1700 स्टूडेंट में से काउंट 17 स्टूडेंट होते जो 60 मार्क्स लेते. फिर कैसे मिलेगा माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में? VIT में जॉब मिला है 50 लोगों को माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में, इसलिए आपको मिलेगा? नो गारंटी. What is the relation? No relation. Even if you go to Harvard, you will not get job. College will not give you job. You yourself, the job is not given to the degree. Job is not given to the university. Job is given to you as a person. I may sound very harsh, but it's the reality. And I want to open your eyes to it. The next test is MCQ type test based on the core subject. If you are a mechanical engineer, then mechanical engineering test. Computer engineer, the computer engineering test. And this is very tough. This test is very tough. So you need to revise your fundamentals every year. Leave it. So please your attention here. So MCQ test is very difficult, so you should revise your concept, you should practice that, and that's also there in AMCAT. The next step is technical interview, and it's very dynamic. If you answer one question, the next question will be of higher level. And the last is HR. HR is also very important. HR interviews are very important. What is the meaning of employability? Industry wants students who are not good. They should be employable. Getting good grades and good marks and good CGPA is irrelevant, immaterial. Whether you are employable, whether you are fit for employment. And fit for employment doesn't mean only technical knowledge or programming skills. It means whether you have that attitude, whether you have that etiquette, behavior, ethics, values, morals, whether you have that. How you dress, how you present, how you speak, how you behave, what etiquettes you follow, how much discipline you are. Otherwise they will say you are not suitable for our company. And in spite of good technical performance, they will reject you. So employability means both. I want to give a very crude example, please forgive me. I don't do any gender biasing, but still when we want to, when we want to bring a bahu in our home, she should not be only beautiful, but she should be sanskari. So similarly, they want not only a technically sound student, but a sanskari student, just befitting their company's culture. So these are the steps. You have to cross all the hurdles and then you will be placed. Now what you should do and what we are doing and how can you benefit out of it, let us come to that last part. So in every college and in VIT, there are three domains. One is the curricular activities, another is co-curricular activities, and third is extracurricular activities. What is the meaning of curricular activity? Anything that has an exam, anything that has grade, anything that is reflected in your grade sheet or mark sheet is called as curricular activity. It can be subjects, it can be tutorials, it can be practicals, it can be projects, it can be presentations, seminar, anything. That is curricular activity. What is co-curricular activity? That which is technical but does not have a grade, does not get reflected in the grade sheet. That is project competition, coding competition, hackathon, Supra, Baha, Rubocon, and many others. Third is extracurricular activities, sports, cultural, social. You may participate in Firodia, Purushottam Karandar, social activities, cultural activities, and sports activity, cricket, football, swimming, whatever. So you may say, I am in engineering college and my purpose is to get good grades and good job. But you as a personality, the 10 skills which I was speaking and the 6 domains of life which I was speaking, all cannot be developed in a classroom or through curricular activities. You need the support of co-curricular and extracurricular activity. 60% of your development definitely happens through curricular activity, 25% through co-curricular and 15% through extracurricular. Many of the skills which we mentioned, we develop those in extra this co-curricular activity. You can again go home and watch that 2007 India-Pakistan final T20 first World Cup. How many of you know about that? This T20 World Cup. Please go and watch the highlights, and especially the last part. That Misbah-ul Haq was playing, and Pakistan needed 1 or 2 runs, or some runs in the final over. And India had almost lost because Misbah-ul Haq was playing really good. He was a headache for India for years, as long as he was captain. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the first time he was captaining the Indian team, and that too in a World Cup final. It was his first captainship tour. And it was the time whom to give the bowling, last over. And it was a person who is unknown, Joginder Sharma. Joginder Sharma? Joginder Sharma. और जोगिंदर शर्मा को पहले 2 गेंदों पे मेरे लगा था 2 छक्के पड़ गए थे उसको, but he took the wicket because Dhoni became Dhoni after that. So it is very important. Extracurricular activity will teach you. Dhoni has good critical thinking. He has some innovation abilities. His judgment and decision making is excellent. His cognitive flexibility is very good. And therefore only cricketing skills will not help. There are other skills required. When a batsman is playing and scoring runs after runs like Kohli, Tendulkar, Sharma, all that, they are not only doing it on the cricketing skills. They have this brain, these skills they have, and they are very essential. Because cricket is not a game of skills, it is a game of mind also. If you are not confident, you will lose wicket by playing a rash shot. So similarly, the same thing is true about life and engineering. Now, after this, what we have done is, there is 3-4 very good things in VIT. First is internship. Internship program is existing since 2016, and we are the first college after BITS Pilani to offer a 6 months full-time semester-long industry internship to the students. And our students go to the industry and earn all the credits of that semester in the industry. And 50 to 70% of the placement happens through that internship only. And while doing internship, they give you good stipend also to the tune of 1 lakh. There is one girl student from our college, she got 1.4 lakh stipend per month for the 4-5 months of internship. So please plan your internship properly if you will be in the 7th or the 8th semester. You have 2 options. You can go either in the 7th or you can go in the 8th semester. Then we have a very strong research culture in VIT, innovative and innovation research culture in VIT, and a unique practice, an award-winning practice, an international award-winning practice. Our students do many projects, up to the 25 projects you do in 4 years, which is not seen in any other college. And through those projects, you can convert those projects into products, into startups. You can write research publications on that, and our students give around 1,000 research publications every year, and more than 200, 300 patents. These are unbelievable numbers actually from an undergraduate institute. So please take advantage of that. Another is we have a 360-degree assessment. More about that, I think Madam will tell. Plus, we have international tie-up with 50+ universities in UK, USA, and other places, Singapore, Japan, Korea, like that. So you can take advantage of that. You may go for a full semester internship program, for exchange program. You go and learn there, and your credits will be transferred here. That's in the 5th and the 6th semester of 3rd year. Then you can go for an immersion program of 15 days, or you can go for an internship program of 2 months. You can go to Germany or anywhere. That will give an opportunity to prove yourself at international level, and you will get that much needed confidence that I can perform. If you want to go abroad and make your career, please go ahead. Because in India there is a lot of competition, and these countries, other countries, they need a skilled manpower. Their population is very less. They do not have people, and the strength of India is people. Australia has a population of only 2.5 crore, which is Mumbai population. Ireland population is 60 lakhs. UK population is 5 crore. And I think Europe population is 30 crore. हमारा महाराष्ट्र गुजरात पे हो जाता है. We want to avoid people. देखो ये डायरेक्टर्स एड्रेस के लिए हमको 9 सेशन करने पड़ रहे हैं, 7 या 9 सेशन. So they want you. There are lot many opportunities. फिर ये सर वो क्या मुझे देश प्रेम है, मैं इंडिया में रहना चाहता हूँ. ऐसी कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि बाहर जाने के बाद देश प्रेमी नहीं हो गया, क्योंकि बहुत लोग देश में रहकर भी देशद्रोही है. You should be grounded. Your root should be in India. That's all. And last is you have to select the job properly. How you select the job, that is very important. 3 types of company visit in 3 bands. Offering package of 5, 7, 8 lakhs, another 10 to 20, 30 lakhs, and another is higher, 30 plus wale. All of you want 30 plus, 50, 60 lakh package, isn't it? Yes. But you should do a reality check. Whether I am fit to get that kind of job. There is no harm in trying that job also. But please do not miss on these jobs. 5, 7, 8, 10 lakh wale. या 15-20 लाख वाले, उसको मिस आउट करोगे तो कुछ नहीं पल्ले पड़ेगा. मराठीत एक म्हण आहे, धावत्याच्या मागे जाऊन हस्त घालवणे. So please do this reality check. There are 4 types of people in this world. One who are very intelligent, or those who are intelligent and they know that they are intelligent. You belong to that category? I don't know. So what you should do with them? Just reward. Yeah, award देते रहो. Another type is those who are intelligent but do not know that they are intelligent. तो उनको क्या करना है? Encourage करना है, inspire करना है, motivate करना है. और ये जब सब inspiration speaker है ना, come on, you can do it वाले, ये सब इनको target है. Because they have skills, they lack only the confidence. They do not know that they have this. Like Hanuman didn't know that he can jump over. Hanuman was not a bird, he was a monkey who could jump, not fly. So he could jump over the ocean and reach Sri Lanka, but he didn't know that I can do it. So Jamban gave him the confidence. So similarly, you. Third category of people are those who are not intelligent, and they know that I am not intelligent. बेचारे बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं, जो तकलीफ देते हैं, and they are very great. Why they are great? Yes, can someone share why they are great? Because they know मैं great नहीं हूँ. Great होना जैसे great है, वैसे great नहीं हूँ ये समझना भी greatness है. तो आप अगर उस कैटेगरी में हो तो आप जानो कि आपको क्या मिलना चाहिए, तो आप वही ले लो जो आपको मिल सकता है. Now the fourth category is very dangerous. Those who are not intelligent but they think that they are intelligent. और ये लोगों की वजह सब गड़बड़ हो रहा है दुनिया में. वो बोलेंगे मुझे 30 लाख चाहिए, मेरे फ्रेंड को मिला यार अमेज़न में, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिलेगा? अरे 4 लाख मिलेगा, प्रॉब्लम. What is happening because of this? Many students are remaining jobless. जो TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, and Wipro and many other companies, they are ready to give them job. They want to recruit in 200, 300, 400 students. But ये जाते नहीं है क्योंकि उनको दोस्त को मिला है 30 लाख जो नेबर है उनका बचपन से, और सब जगह उसके पेड़े बांटे गए, और ये 4 लाख के क्या पेड़े बांटेगा? तो ये ज्यादा बोलना अच्छा है ना, मैंने तो लिया ही नहीं है जॉब. प्लीज डोंट डू दैट. Please understand what you are. There is nothing wrong in getting a 4 lakh, 5 lakh package, understanding what you are. Only thing is that if you deserve higher, please don't settle at lower. That's the only thing. So this is what is job selection. Please do not do any malpractice during the process. अभी क्या करते हैं बच्चे? What they do during the year to tell they copy. During programming they copy. और आजकल सब समझ में आता है 1 मिनट में. AI tools. Then they debar you and they will blacklist the college also. So please do not do that. They hate. Be well dressed up. आपका इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज अच्छा सुधारो, आपका कम्युनिकेशन स्किल इंप्रूव करो, आपका रिज्यूमे अच्छे बनाओ, अच्छे मैनर्स एटिकेट्स रखो, कोम अच्छा करो. Well, you may not be handsome, but you should be presentable. All of you can buy a proper suit, a professional suit, coat, pant, shirt, tie, shoes. That may not be very expensive. It is as per your capacity, and wear it whenever it is needed. Make it a habit. So we cannot make your career, we cannot make your future, but we can only facilitate. So that in chemistry we say catalyst. We are the catalyst. Who is going to make yourself? You only. Simply taking admission in VIT will not help. And if you are good, even if you get admission in that Mose college, you will make your career. And if you are not good, even if you by fluke go to Harvard or IIT Bombay, nothing will, no one will help you. तो आपको ये समझना है कि discipline, hard work is also important. Knowledge is important, skill is important, value is important. Values are important. What is value, moral and ethics? Morality means to know good and bad, right and wrong. If you know that, you are a moral person. But what is ethics? Ethics means you know what is good and you follow what that in spite of difficulties. So you are an ethical person. And what is value? It is easy to choose between good and bad, right and wrong, but very difficult to choose between two goods. This is also good, that is also good. What to choose? So there comes your value system. What you value in your life. And therefore this is one of the very important challenges people face in their life. To choose between two goods. And therefore you should. No, so we are facilitator. I can only wish that you make a great future. I don't know when we can again talk. Maybe after when you enter second year, I can have a word with you again. And if you plan yourself properly, whatever I have told, if you follow it, if you have noted it, please follow it. Otherwise, it's just a 1 hour waste of time for you and me also. So I wish all the best, and I hope that after 4 years you are well placed, not only in a company but well placed in your life. And after 10 years, when you come back to Pune, I can say proudly that you were the students. And on 19th of September 2025, I have spoken to you in the director's address. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon all. I am Dr. Avinash Rao, Associate Head, Department of Engineering and Department of Engineering and Sciences and Humanities. Today I am here to deliver vote of thanks. सकाळीच मी डायरेक्टर सरांबद्दल थोडं बोललो होतो की तिथं काळापासून डेली 4-4, 5-5 तास डायरेक्टर ॲड्रेस जे काही स्पीच देत आहेत, मुलं मोटिवेट होत आहेत आणि सर हॅट्स ऑफ तुमच्या उत्साह. So on behalf of Department of Engineering, Sciences and Humanities, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Director, Dr. Ajay Jalnikar sir, for motivating our first year newly admitted students through his inspiring speech. Sir, we are assured that definitely because of your motivating words, our first year admitted students will start their journey at VIT with determination and confidence. Thank you, sir. I also extend my thanks to our respected HOD, Dr. Shilpa Lambar madam, for giving, we can say, academic insights and academic journey, first year engineering, and guiding to all of you. Thank you, ma'am. Then equally, I am thankful to Dr. Madam, who is HOD of Department of Computer Science and Engineering in IoT, cyber security, including blockchain technology. And then Dr. Aparna Sawant, Associate Head, Department of Information Technology, for giving guidance to our first year students. And last but not least, big thank you to all students and their parents for your active participation and presence. Thanks to all. धन्यवाद. सगळ्यांना एक विनंती आहे की बाहेर जाताना कृपया शांततेने जे काही डोर्स आहेत एक्झिटचे तिथून बाहेर. थँक्स टू व्हॉलेंटियर्स